we've got some little oil which we want to export as crude, but also refine for the East African market. Then we have got the pipeline to the ocean for the crude oil, in which we are involved with Total, the French company, and some Chinese companies, but Russian companies can also come in.
Russia has signed cooperation agreements with 17 African nations to strengthen trade and investment ties around food provision, fighting terrorism and improving security and boosting agriculture, among others. The Kremlin says it has also settled 90% of some financial agreements and obligations.
Its grain trading is not dependent on the UK and US insurance companies, who may be unable to insure ships traversing the Black Sea now that Russia's withdrawn from the grain deal. One of the options being considered is exporting directly to Turkey with payments managed by Qatar. Russia exited the Black Sea Grain Initiative earlier in the month, saying neither it nor Africa was benefiting. The first shipments of 50,000 tons of grain will go to 6 African countries. But the UN Secretary-General Antonio Guterres hit back at Russia's offer, saying a handful of donations to some countries won't correct the dramatic impact of the grain deal's collapse. While South Africa isn't one of the recipients, its delegates are optimistic about what's been offered at the summit. The Russian Export Center will support domestic companies in the country to open up new investment opportunities in Africa.
We've got some little oil which we want to export as crude, but also refine for the East African market. Then we have got the pipeline to the ocean for the crude oil, in which we are involved with Total, the French company, and some Chinese companies, but Russian companies can also come in and invest in that East African crude pipeline.
Russia has also committed to supplying and upgrading military hardware in Africa and offered help fighting terrorism and mediating conflicts, though some analysts say conflicts like those in Sudan can only be solved internally. Moscow says it's concerned about the situation in Niger and is watching it keenly. But on Friday, Russian mercenary leader Prigozhin, who was seen at the summit, said he supported the coup and offered Wagner's services to the self-appointed new leader. Russia has offered to invest in nuclear energy in Africa too. The first plant is still due to be constructed in Egypt, where progress has stalled since Russia first signed a deal with Cairo in 2008.
Sorry, it's DJ.